What is going on, guys? Mike here with Chit Chat Gaming here on Chitty's World, and it's been a little while since you've seen me, so I figured, you know what I'm going to do? Instead of just talking, there's like 3 different topics I want to talk about, so instead of just coming on here and doing like 3 different videos, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just make one video here and kind of throw up in headlines and kind of just go over those and go over the details with you guys. So first things first, I finally got a chance to play Donkey Kong Bananza this past weekend. Yes, I did purchase it on the release date. Unfortunately, I was busy. I went and saw the new I Know What You Did last summer, which I really enjoyed, by the way. My daughter had a bake sale. Just had a lot of stuff going on here, so it was very busy. So finally on Sunday night, when things calmed down, I sat down and I got a chance to play this on my Switch 2, and I have been playing it ever since then. Now, I'll be honest with you, I like this game. I don't love it. There's a lot of things I do like about it, and one major thing that I don't care about, I don't care for, I should say. So first things first, graphically the game looks fantastic. The sound is great in the game. I mean, everything, the soundtrack, everything sounds great. The characters are a lot of fun. The world is a lot of fun as well here too. I like the whole open world aspect of it. I definitely, of course, see a lot of Mario Odyssey in the game as well here too, which is to be expected. But overall, though, I've had a lot of fun just ground pounding, punching walls and just kind of going all over the place with this game. But there is one major thing that I don't really care for, and it's the fact that there's just so much going on. It's a very busy world, a very busy game. For somebody like myself who has ADD, unfortunately, which a lot of people have a little bit of it, but for me personally, though, I found it just be very distracting. Going around, you talk to so many different people, you do so many different things. There's just a lot going on when you start ground pounding, you start punching the wall, start throwing stuff, start doing different missions and stuff and getting different objectives you have to go do and such. It got very confusing, and I was just like, oh my god, like I just want to do one thing here. That's one reason why I really like linear type games. I do love open world games, but a lot of times the games have like a lot of side quests and stuff, I get very mind boggled. It's just me. But honestly, other than that though, that's the only thing I can say that I didn't care about the game. Other than that though, everything else on the game has been fantastic so far. I haven't got a whole lot into it, but I've definitely gotten quite a bit, and I've had a lot of fun playing this game, and I'll definitely continue doing it and plan on completing it. So definitely let me know down below what you guys think of Donkey Kong Bananza. $70 game, was it worth it? Yeah, maybe 60, I don't know, but oh well, it's $10 extra. It doesn't matter. I've had a lot of fun playing it. I'm sure it's got great ratings and such great reviews, but again, I've had a lot of fun, and make sure you let me know what you think. Next thing I want to talk about here is going to be WWE 2K25 on Nintendo Switch. Tomorrow, the 23rd, is the big day. It comes out on the Nintendo Switch 2. We have, of course, all versions of the game, like the standard, the Deadman, the Bloodline version of the game, all dropping tomorrow. But with that being said, though, this is a $70 game, guys, so that's one thing you gotta keep in mind as well here too. Will I be double dipping into this? I'm not too sure. Maybe not right away, because I do own the Bloodline version on my Xbox Series X. And really, do I need to have it on my Switch? Probably not. Will I have it? Maybe at some point when it goes on sale. Plus, it takes up a lot of gigabytes on my SD card as well too. So, with that being said, though, some news on the Switch version. Apparently, according to what's status here on Twitter, he definitely did come out and say that. Unfortunately, based on Nintendo Switch here too, on Nintendo Switch 2, with the community creations, how that's going to kind of work here is that unfortunately there is no image uploader in the game itself here, which kind of sucks because a lot of people, of course, utilize that to be able to do. You hear my dogs bark, I apologize for that. But yes, they definitely use that image uploader to be able to upload things for arenas and just like with gear and everything else. Also, it does say that unfortunately there is no cross-platform with community creations, which really sucks because unfortunately if I get on the Switch 2, I can't see community creations from like my Xbox Series X people or my PlayStation or PC. It's limited to just Nintendo Switch 2. She wasn't too sure if that's like a Nintendo thing or a 2K thing, but it doesn't surprise me as being a Nintendo thing. It seems that Nintendo always has to be off on its own in some crazy world here. So that is unfortunate that we won't be able to have those community creations, and it's going to depend on people from the Nintendo community to make the images and the creations for this game. So that is definitely a bummer. The next thing, of course, going to be is that we do have a WrestleMania 41 pack coming out here, and it looks like leaked here on Nintendo Switch 2 already. we are seeing that Aleister Black is officially part of the WrestleMania 41 pack here as far as the DLC goes. And there is images of him in the game that's currently locked, of course, until this releases. And there's also even entrance videos of him as well too. So that's kind of cool that we're seeing Aleister Black on Nintendo Switch 2. It's first leaked there. I'm sure it's going to roll over to, you know, PC and to PlayStation and Xbox, etc. But it is officially confirmed that Aleister Black is going to be in the WrestleMania 41 DLC pack. Most likely here as soon as it releases, as soon as the new update and such releases. But the Switch 2 version, when it releases tomorrow, should have all that included in there. The next thing I want to talk about really quick here is going to be, we have another new Nintendo Switch 2 console coming out, but unfortunately it has no theme. It's going to be your basic, just the regular Nintendo Switch 2 console, much like they did with the Mario Kart World, where they bundled that in the download into the box with the with the console. And it's going to be for Pokemon Legends ZA, which is going to come out on October 16th. Again though, it's unfortunate that we don't have a themed, like a Pokemon themed based console. It'd been nice if they would include like 2 different Joy-Cons like they did with the Splatoon 2 version on Nintendo Switch when that came out. Like maybe like I know like MC Mur I mentioned on my Twitter here, maybe like a green and a white, you know, with some decals or some detail on it for your Joy-Cons. But either way though, it's going to be just a standard version of Nintendo Switch 2, you know, boxed in with, of course, Pokemon Legends ZA download, no physical version of the game to be expected. So there you guys go. Remember October 16th for that as well too. So there you have it. 3 different headlines, kind of a new thing for me to do, but again, I had some things to talk about. I wanted to get off my chest and I wanted to share it with you guys, and I missed you guys, so I wanted to come back and definitely do some talking with you. So let me know down below what you guys think of all 3 of those topics here. You know, just basically want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm always excited to definitely see my comment section, see what you guys are up to and what you guys also think of all this detail. So again, make sure you guys like this video if you choose to, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that bell notification because it all things that is Chit Chat Gaming here on Chitty's World. And as always guys, happy gaming.